Hi, fourth grade. This is Mrs. Brand. We are going to be looking at improper fractions and mixed numbers today. So let's get into it. What is an improper fraction? Well, an improper fraction has a numerator that is larger than or equal to the denominator. So if I had a number like, I was already off that. I don't know why it's on it. Okay. If I had a number like 8/3, that would be considered an improper fraction. 5/5, an improper fraction. So here's another example. 3/2. 1 and 2 and 3. I have 3 and they've been cut into half. This is a circle cut into half. So we have 1, 2, 3 halves. Top number, too heavy on top. We don't want that to think about building something. If you have a small amount on the bottom and a large amount on top, it's not going to hold up. It's improper. It's improper building. So we want to make it top number is not bigger than the bottom number. This is improper fraction. Okay, so if we look at these here, 2/5. Smaller on top, larger on the bottom. Oops. We would put that into a proper fraction, or what we would call a not an improper for today as we look at this. Okay, not an improper. So we put that in the not an improper one. Top heavy. Top is 3, bottom is 1. Too big on top, improper. 4 and 2, 4 halves. Too much on top. 6/5, too much on top. 1/3, 1 is smaller than the bottom, so that's proper, or not an improper. 2/3, 2 on the top, 3 on the bottom, not an improper, it's proper. 3 on top, too much, improper. Okay, you get the idea. So that's what we have for improper fractions. Well, what is a mixed number? A mixed number is a whole number and a proper fraction combined. So here we have one whole, and we have 1/4 of another one. One whole and 1/4 of another one. If I looked at what I had, how many pieces do I have? I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pieces, and they're cut into fourths. So as a improper fraction, I would say this is 5/4. 5/4 as an improper, because I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pieces, and they're cut into fours. Now here's a situation. 3 and 1/4 equals blank as an improper fraction. All right, so we have a proper fraction written, and we're going to look at what it looks like if we make it an improper fraction. So we start by looking at the denominator. In denominator is 4, so we're going to go and cut everything into 4 pieces, because our denominator is 4. Why do I have 4 when it says a whole number of 3? Well, because I have 3 whole ones, and I have part of another one. I don't have a full other one, but I have part of it. So let's see what we have here then. If I have to get that 1/4. I have my 3. Now I need my 1/4. So I'm going to fill in that 1/4. Okay, it's important to have all the pieces together. So there's my 1/4. Okay, so let's count them out now. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 pieces. 13 pieces go on top, and they're cut into fours. That denominator doesn't change. So 3 and 1/4 is the same as 13/4. Okay, so if you had to draw that, you would draw 3 circles, colored all in, divide it into fourths, and then you have that 1/4 you still need. So you'd make another circle, divide it into 4, and just color in one section of it. So you're taking, it's like taking away that 3 and going, oh, I have a 4th. That's what I have over there. This is my 4th. These ones over there make up my 3. All right, let's do it again. Draw circles to show 1 3/4 equals 7/4. So I'm going to show that 1 3/4 equals 7/4. So first I'm going to draw my lines. Actually, I probably would color in that first circle completely before I do my lines, but that's okay. All right. Let's do the paintbrush, and we'll use red. All right. Okay, so we color in all of the first one. Go full screen again. All right, that whole one is colored in. That's the one right there that we're looking at. And then I have 3/4 of this one. So I'm going to color that in. I color this in. And I color this in. That's the 3/4 that we have right over here. Now to figure out that I have 7/4, let's make sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 pieces colored in. And it's because it's all split into 4s. Each one will have 4 pieces in it. That's where we get our 4. And our denominator doesn't change from where it was before. Okay? Now, we're not going to look at that part, but let's look at this part. If we have 2 1/5, what is it as a improper fraction? So let's draw our circles. Okay. I'm going to leave that up like that for a second. 2 1/5. So I have 2, and I have something of another one, so we're going to leave it like that. 3, like 3 circles there. And 4 2/7. So 4 2/7. I think I'm going to do sevenths in rectangles. 1, 2, 3, 4, and I need 5 because I have 4 and something more, so I need to have one more. All right, now we're going to put in there the amount we need. So 2 1/5. So this is going to be divided into 5s. Ooh, that's going to be a nice little challenge to try and get equal, kind of equal pieces of 5. All right, 1. We have 5 pieces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, we do. Okay. Okay. They're not exactly equal, but this will work for what we're doing here today. All right, and 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 pieces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You know the amount of lines you draw is one less than what you want. So if I want 7, I'm going to have to draw 6 lines. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I was going to have this all set up, but I thought this is better to show you how to actually do it because you'll be having to do this different times, so I want you to know how to. All right, we will go to the paintbrush. Let's see, let's try Let's try a purple to match the tunnel there. And we're going to make our, let's see. Yeah, we'll stick with that. That'll be good. All right, so now I want to color in 2 full ones like it says. And then 1 more piece. Okay. And over here, I want to color in completely 4 of them. Okay, and then I need 2 pieces more over here. Okay. So now what I want to look at is how much do I actually have? How much do I have there? All right. So to count them out, I have 5 in each, so that's easy. 5, 10, 11. I have 11 pieces, and they're cut into 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pieces each. So I have 11/5 for that one. And then over here, I have 7 in each, so I have 7 4 times, which gives me 28. Did you catch what I did there? 4 of them was 7 in each, so it's 7 times 4. 7 times 4. 7 times 4 is 28, plus 2 more, which gives me 30, right? And so we have 30 over what we have it cut into, 7 pieces. So there's your improper fractions. Okay, and if we were to go back and push it through the magic tunnel, this might work, it might not. You probably, moving the tunnel. All right, we get 11/5, and on this one, of course, we get 37ths. Okay, so to review, you can show your picture. 11/5 would be taking and dividing it into those 3 sections, or 3 pies, and you have 2 full ones, 1 on the next part. That's where you get 2 and 1/5. And 37ths is the same as 4 and 2/7 because we have 4 here, with 2 left over here, or 2 more over here, and out of the 7 that's on that one. And we said we had 2 full pies times 5. 2 times 5 is 10, plus that 1 more piece makes 11 over our 5. Here we had 7 pieces in each of the pies times 4, that's 28 pieces, plus 2 more gives me 30, and that gives me 37ths. Okay, drawing our mixed number improper fractions are what we were doing today. I hope your homework goes smoothly for today, and then I will see you next week.